Hello everyone, this is Matt with RoboMarketer and welcome to the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agent 30-Day Challenge. In this training, you will learn the exact step-by-step process to launch and scale your RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency to 10K a month in as little as just 30 days. So here is each and every section that we'll be covering in this training. In section number 1, we'll be covering what is RoboMarketer, the world's first and only all-in-one AI agent marketer, and how does it work. In section number 2, we'll be covering the top 8 core marketing workflows that RoboMarketer has automated into one single click. In section number 3, we'll be covering how does RoboMarketer's Whitelabel AI Agent sub-account reseller program work. In section number 4, we'll be covering RoboMarketer's Whitelabel AI Agents versus Go High Level Whitelabel SaaS. In section number 5, we'll be covering the introduction to the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 30-Day Challenge, where our goal is to hit 10K MRR in 30 days, monthly recurring revenue. In the next section, we'll be covering phase 1 of the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 30-Day Challenge, which is building your RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency foundation with the proper niche positioning and pricing models. In phase number 2, we have the RoboMarketer Whitelabel Automated SLO or self-liquidation offer client acquisition flywheel with no sales calls required. And in phase number 3 of the 30-day challenge, we have the RoboMarketer Whitelabel Client LTV maximization system with our pre-built done-for-you AI reseller vault. And then finally, at the end, I'll be showing you exactly how to claim lifetime access to unlimited Whitelabel RoboMarketer accounts for just a one-time single payment for a very limited time. So to start off, what is RoboMarketer in a nutshell? Well, it's the world's first autonomous AI agent marketer that can set up, manage, and optimize paid advertising campaigns on autopilot. And RoboMarketer is currently compatible with all of the world's top AI models, such as ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Claude, Grok. And the best part about this is, as the models get better, so does RoboMarketer. So we've seen drastic improvements over just the last couple of weeks with the most recent model releases, and it will only get better as you have universal access to any AI model by simply just inputting the API key into RoboMarketer with just a couple clicks. So who can use RoboMarketer? Well, starting off, we have freelancers and marketing agencies to effortlessly set up, manage, and optimize hundreds of client marketing campaigns on autopilot with less human employees required and even higher client satisfaction. Then next, we have startups and local small businesses where you can leverage your own super intelligent AI agent marketer that does the work of an entire 300K per year marketing team on autopilot with even better performance. And then finally, we have large enterprise businesses to supercharge your marketing department with an AI agent marketer that operates 24/7, 365 to provide superhuman data-driven insights with unmatched efficiency. So now let's move into the simplified 5-step RoboMarketer account setup. And this is exactly how to set up RoboMarketer in just 5 simple steps. It takes less than a couple minutes. So for step number 1, you're going to create your sub-accounts. So you're going to set up sub-accounts for your clients or yourself by simply just inputting your company name or your client's company name, uploading the company logo, and then the email and phone number. Then in step number 2, once you're actually inside the sub-account that you just created, you're going to have multiple different options, and you're going to start off with just simply connecting your Facebook ad account. So you're going to simply connect your Facebook ad account with your specific RoboMarketer sub-account in one single click. And then in step number 3, you're going to input your desired AI model API. So you're going to select your preferred AI model and simply just paste the API key into the field to utilize the AI model with RoboMarketer. Next, in step number 4, you're going to be adding your first product to RoboMarketer. So you're going to type in your product details, including value propositions, target customer avatar, pricing, etc., which will be used as contextual information to personalize your RoboMarketer. And then in step number 5, you are going to be adding your first funnel. So you're going to type in your funnel details, including funnel type, whether that be a webinar, e-com sales page, etc., descriptions of the funnel, and then URLs as well, which will be used once again as contextual information to personalize your RoboMarketer. So now let's move into the top 8 marketing workflows that RoboMarketer has automated into one single click. So workflow number 1, we have building an actual Facebook ad campaign. And then in workflow number 2, we have analyzing ad performance and generating reports. Workflow number 3, writing high converting ad copy, contextual ad copy. Workflow number 4, auto optimization recommendations. Workflow number 5, data analysis and actionable insights. Workflow number 6, performance forecasting and predictions. Workflow number 7, target KPI and goal pacing reports. And workflow number 8, employee training and improving performance. And we also have many more preset workflows coming very soon. So now let's start off with one-click workflow number 1, building a Facebook ad campaign. So RoboMarketer will automatically generate pre-optimized Facebook ad campaigns in less than 30 seconds based on AI fine-tuning training from over $10 million plus in advertising spend. Simply just click the campaign preset prompt library category dropdown to show all of the one-click preset prompts related to launching campaigns, which you can click to instantly perform the function. So then in step number 1 of launching your campaign, you're going to select the product you would like to launch an ad campaign for. And this is the exact reason, once again, that we created the product at the start of this demo. So now when selecting audiences to target, writing ad copy, etc., the system will personalize the actions based on your contextual information provided for your specific product. Then in step number 2, you're going to select the funnel you would like to use for your ad campaign, which the system will once again utilize as contextual information based on the funnel type, content on the landing pages, and also the URLs when launching your campaign. And then in step number 3, simply just sit back and wait for as little as just 15 to 30 seconds while your personalized and contextual ad campaign is automatically generated by RoboMarketer for you with essentially virtually zero work on your end. And then once the campaign is generated, you'll be able to see all of the campaign settings and also a complete end-to-end simplified view of the entire campaign, including all ad sets and ads, including the creative. And then if there's anything you want to change in the campaign, simply just click the redo button and write out your exact feedback. But if the campaign looks good, simply just click the launch campaign button and it will automatically launch the campaign directly into your integrated Facebook ad account. So that is workflow number 1, one-click workflow number 1. Now let's move on to one-click workflow number 2, ad performance summaries. So save 1 to 2 hours per day analyzing campaign performance data in Facebook's clunky dashboard with RoboMarketer's one-click customizable performance summary of all of your ad campaigns. So first, click the reporting button to customize your analytics in the pop-up by adding, removing, and changing the ordering of the most important metrics for your specific business that you would like to see. Then next, simply just click the reporting preset prompt library category dropdown to show all the one-click preset prompts related to reporting, which you can click to instantly perform the function. And in just a couple seconds, your simplified end-to-end performance summary chat message filtered by your selected date range will be generated. And the performance summary begins with an account-wide summary to show your overall performance, plus also color coding of the tags based on if specific metrics are hitting your target KPIs and month-to-date output pacing goals if you have your RoboMarketer IQ set up. And then you'll also see a list of all of your active campaigns for the specific date range, which you can click in order to view the performance metrics of any campaign, and then into each ad set within that campaign. And then even better, all of the ads, including the graphic and video creative with their associated metrics as well. So imagine never having to go into the clunky Facebook ad dashboard or complicated analytics dashboards to view metrics ever again, and instead getting instant simplified end-to-end performance summaries at any time with just one single click in RoboMarketer. So that is one-click workflow number 2. Now let's move on to one-click workflow number 3, which is going to be writing contextual Facebook ad copy. So RoboMarketer will leverage the RoboMarketer IQ brain with detailed contextual information on your brand, target, customer avatar, products, and historical ad data to automatically write ROI-driven direct response ad copy. Simply just click the copywriting preset prompt library category dropdown to show all the one-click preset prompts related to copywriting, which you can click to instantly write ad copy for your specific products. You can also just type directly into the message bar exactly what you would like your RoboMarketer to write copy for as well, with your additional context on marketing angles, style, tone, etc., to further personalize and improve your responses. So that's one-click workflow number 3. Now let's move on to one-click workflow number 4. Auto optimization recommendations. So RoboMarketer will scan all your Facebook ad campaigns and uncover advanced hidden gem optimizations to improve your performance that you would have never even thought of. Simply just click the recommendations preset prompt library category dropdown to show all of the one-click preset prompts related to optimization recommendations, which you can click to instantly perform the function. And then RoboMarketer will then utilize its superhuman data analysis capabilities plus over $10 million in advertising spend AI training to generate a list of the most relevant, contextual, and highest impact optimization recommendations at the campaign, ad set, or ad level in order to improve your performance, which can then be implemented in your Facebook ad account with just one single click. Next, let's move on to one-click workflow number 5, which is going to be data analysis questions and answers. So RoboMarketer leverages its AI's superhuman data analysis capabilities to produce reports in seconds that would normally take hours or even days for PhD level data analysts. So simply just type your specific question into the message bar or click the data analysis preset prompt category dropdowns to show all of the one-click preset prompts related to launching campaigns, which you can click to instantly prompt different critical data analysis questions. So how much time do you think it will save you every single day by, instead of just going through the clunky Facebook dashboard or complicated analytics dashboard, simply just typing in the RoboMarketer message bar your exact question and almost instantly receiving a detailed and customizable report? It's an absolute game changer, and this is just another single workflow. There are many more. So next, let's move on to one-click workflow number 6, which is going to be AI-powered forecasting predictions. So generate AI-powered prediction and forecasting models based on historical ad campaign performance in just seconds with precision, superhuman accuracy. Simply just click the predictions preset prompt library category dropdown to show all of the one-click preset prompts related to predictions, which you can click to instantly generate the contextual and data-driven predictions. Next, let's move on to one-click workflow number 7, target KPI and goal pacing reports. So set your target KPI and monthly goals in your RoboMarketer IQ and let your RoboMarketer hit them. Monitor your month-to-date pacing towards hitting your lead, appointment, or revenue goals at any time with one-click reports. Simply just click the target KPIs and goals preset prompt library category dropdown to show all of the one-click preset prompts related to your target KPI and goals, which you can click to instantly generate pacing reports and summarization of key insights. Next, we have one-click workflow number 8, employee performance feedback and training. So provide written, positive, or negative feedback to train your RoboMarketer and instantly customize plus improve their performance, unlike human employees that forget after just 15 minutes. After any response from RoboMarketer, you can simply click the thumbs up or down button to bring up the pop-up where you can provide your written feedback, which will then be immediately stored and used as context for any time in the future that you type in a relevant prompt to personalize and improve the response or action. And this is single-handedly one of the most powerful features of RoboMarketer, since you can train your RoboMarketer to perform exactly how you want, tailored to your specific niche, expertise, and preferences, which creates a lot of differentiation for our different white label clients, since every single AI agent on our platform evolves uniquely based on each user's training and feedback, ensuring no two AI agents are ever the same. So more feedback equals better performance and better personalization and customization as well. This is truly the most adaptive, intelligent, and personalized AI system ever built. So these are just some of the main AI workflows you can do in RoboMarketer. There will be many more powerful RoboMarketer AI workflows released in the upcoming weeks. And just to give one last comparison of RoboMarketer versus a human marketer, RoboMarketer is 10 times faster. As you can see, virtually every single core marketing workflow can essentially be done with one single click in RoboMarketer. It has 24/7, 365 availability. You can make any changes at any time in your RoboMarketer dashboard, and there's instant onboarding time. And once again, you have that instant thumbs up or down feedback, so you can provide written feedback to your RoboMarketer and it will instantly recall that feedback anytime you perform a similar query. So what are the use cases of RoboMarketer? The 3 core use cases. Well, number 1 is going to be business use. So you're going to be able to leverage your super intelligent AI agent marketer to set up, manage, and optimize your own paid advertising campaigns on autopilot with better performance than hiring an entire $300,000 per year marketing team. Next, we have agency use for marketing agencies. So fully automate your client fulfillment by creating, managing, and optimizing their paid advertising campaigns on autopilot 24/7, 365, enabling virtually unlimited scale for your agency. And then finally, we have white label reselling. So resell RoboMarketer to businesses as your own custom branded, custom domain white label AI agent marketer for a setup fee plus monthly subscription to earn consistent recurring income with virtually zero fulfillment. And we've even developed a lucrative white label model for marketing agencies modeling the industry disrupting CRM software, which you most likely have heard of, called Go High Level, where you're able to leverage our all-in-one white label AI agency sub-account structure to resell, manage, and automate unlimited client paid advertising accounts from just one single platform. And that's exactly why thousands of marketing agency owners are calling RoboMarketer the go high level of AI agent platforms. So in order to set up your sub-accounts once again and the entire agency view in RoboMarketer, step number one, simply just create your sub-accounts. So set up the sub-accounts for your clients to access your white label AI agent marketer. Step number two, then you can manage all of your sub-accounts in our customizable agency dashboard. So customize your main agency view, just like in Go High Level, with all of your sub-accounts to review client metrics, manage sub-accounts, and more in one single centralized dashboard. And then also you have simplified admin access inside all of your different sub-accounts with one single click. Once again, just like Go High Level. So enter any of your sub-accounts with admin access for simple and quick management of your clients' white label RoboMarketer AI agents. So how does our RoboMarketer white label system work, where you can resell unlimited white label RoboMarketer AI agents with your own custom branding, just like Go High Level, but better? So as you've seen already, you have your main RoboMarketer agency account, and then you have individual sub accounts, which you can resell to each of your clients with any pricing model you want. So for example, as you can see in this diagram here, we have the main RoboMarketer agency account, and then underneath there's 6 different sub accounts, and those are all different clients that you're going to acquire. And you can charge different pricing models, and we're going to be going into that a little bit further into this training. But let's say, for example, you have sub-account user number 1 at $297 a month, then sub-account user number 2 at $97 a month, sub-account user number 3 at $197, sub-account user number 4, you're charging a pay-per-outcome fee. And once again, we'll be talking about that a little bit further into the training at $20 per lead. Sub-account user number 5, maybe it's a larger company, charging them $497 a month, and then sub-account user number 6 at $50 per appointment. And the best part about this is, because RoboMarketer is essentially a productized AI agent, there's no extra marginal cost. So there's no hurt in you charging different prices as long as you can actually get the sale. So we'll be diving much deeper into the pricing models a little bit further into this presentation, but I just wanted to give you a basic breakdown of how our white label system works first with this simple diagram. So now let's go into RoboMarketer white label AI agents versus Go High Level white label SaaS. So why is our RoboMarketer AI agent white label program even better than Go High Level's SaaS white label, and also the perfect complementary cross sell as well? So starting off with the white label offer. So first, let's begin with the actual white label offer and what you are selling to your clients. So with Go High Level, you are selling essentially a SaaS product, a software, which alone is really not useful or even perceived as valuable to your average client, as I'm sure you've already figured out. Why is that? Because it requires human labor and experts in order for it to actually provide value to the client and work. In comparison to RoboMarketer, where you are essentially selling a AI employee, essentially digital labor, which provides done for you AI ads automation, which is incredibly valuable, as normally they would have to hire a real human employee and pay them thousands of dollars a month, maybe even taxes as well. Then next, let's go into the fulfillment effort. So this brings us to the next value proposition of our RoboMarketer white label program, where instead of like with Go High Level, where there are hundreds of different moving parts resulting in a very complicated and customized setup every single time, which requires tons of effort and your personal time to complete. To get started with RoboMarketer, a client simply just has to, as you saw, just connect their Facebook ad account, answer a couple questions on their products to provide some contextual information for the AI, and immediately launch, manage, and optimize their Facebook ad campaigns with just a couple clicks. So not only is this more valuable in the eyes of a client, but also from a fulfillment perspective, the time to value is very high, as within just a couple minutes, a client can begin getting value from the white label product by launching campaigns and much more with very little effort. So next, let's move on to the pricing models. So with Go High Level, you have the traditional setup fee plus low ticket recurring monthly subscription. Maybe that's $97 a month, $297 a month, etc., which definitely works just fine. But the income growth is more linear, where in order to make more money, you will need to acquire more clients at that same fixed monthly rate. And then also you have the churn problem, where most clients only last 3 to 6 months on average. In comparison to RoboMarketer, where you charge that same setup fee if you like, and then you have have the ability to charge on a performance-based pay-per-outcome model, whether that be pay-per-lead, pay-per-appointment, pay-per-sale, pay-per-show-up, to a live call, or another creative pricing structure. This pricing model allows you to have virtually unlimited upside for each client based on the performance of your RoboMarketer and their number of outcomes generated per month. And this is the exact pricing model that is helping our clients hit the 10K club with just a couple of clients. And we'll be going into that a little bit further in the training once again. So next, let's move on to the sales method. So with Go High Level, the sales method is normally just a traditional Zoom sales call strategy, which is a major problem for most marketing agency owners, especially if they do not have a sales team, since they need to be on sales calls for hours per day just to close clients, and then also have to do the complicated and customized setup and fulfillment for each and every closed client as well, with the little time that they have left in the day. And this is exactly why most agency owners burn out and quit, since they're earning decent money but working 10 to 12 hours per day, which is not sustainable or healthy. Now compare this with RoboMarketer, where because the fulfillment is essentially 100% automated, we are able to charge lower recurring monthly fees, or even charge nothing up front and just work strictly on a pay-per-outcome model. So this allows us to onboard clients with a simple payment form or just some simple back and forth emails and calls to close the deal. And the good news is here, you'll never have to do another Zoom call ever again. So next, let's move on to the market competition. So as I'm sure you've already figured out, Go High Level has gotten extremely competitive over the last couple of years. And basically at this point, the majority of business owners either have Go High Level or another CRM system, or have already been pitched, and making it very hard to close clients consistently. And this is where RoboMarketer really shines, as AI agents are currently the hottest offer in the marketplace, and just in general, the general public consciousness ever since the ChatGPT launch. And even better, there's virtually no competition right now, especially for AI ads automation. So this is your perfect opportunity to get in on the ground floor early and achieve a first mover advantage to become the AI authority for your specific niche. And we'll talk about this a little further into the training, but our RoboMarketer white label users are seeing great success with utilizing RoboMarketer as a viral entry-level introductory offer, to quickly acquire clients with ads at a low cost or even break even, and then upselling them other AI-based systems for high ticket prices to take advantage of this virality. Next, let's move on to the scalability potential. So this factor is ultimately a result of all the previous factors that we talked about for each of the white label programs. So for Go High Level, because you need to take 1 hour plus Zoom calls just to close clients manually, then also there is a customized and complicated setup and fulfillment for essentially every single client closed. This results in an inefficient ability to scale, especially when you don't have a team. So you end up getting capped out at just a couple dozen clients max. But with RoboMarketer, because essentially the entire sales and onboarding process is automated and productized, this allows you to scale your RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency to a virtually unlimited number of clients based on your own operational capacity. And then lastly, let's just move on to the cross-sell ability. So if you do want to run both white label programs at the same time, our users have found that RoboMarketer is the perfect complementary cross-sell to your existing Go High Level clients, or vice versa, as they have the landing pages and funnels and CRM, but now you can cross-sell them the AI ads automation to actually generate the leads as well. So this right here is exactly why, as you can see, our RoboMarketer AI Agent White Label program is even better than Go High Level SaaS White Label, and the perfect complementary cross-sell as well. So now let's move on to the RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency 30-day challenge. And as we said, the goal of this challenge is to close 10K in monthly recurring revenue in just 30 days with our RoboMarketer White Label AI agents. So here are the 3 components to the RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency 30-day challenge in order to close 10K MRR in 30 days with RoboMarketer. So to start off on the left side here, we'll start off with the niche positioning, where you have your RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency foundation. So you want to claim your first mover advantage with AI agents in a specific niche, become the instant authority with your RoboMarketer White Label AI agents. Then next we have the automated SLO, or self-liquidation offer, client acquisition flywheel, where you're going to build an automated system that profitably acquires white label AI agent clients on autopilot with ease, and once again with no sales calls required if you like. And then finally here we have the RoboMarketer client LTV maximization system, where you can leverage our pre-built AI reseller vault to upsell your existing clients our extra suite of done-for-you AI systems. So let's begin with the RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency Foundation for phase number 1. So we'll start off with the niche positioning for your white label AI agent platform, because it allows you to place your stake in the ground as the AI agent authority in your specific niche, and also potentially even combined with your local area as well. So a good example of this would be niching down from selling just white label AI agents to anyone to just the real estate niche, and then you can niche down even further to real estate agents or wholesalers. So an example of a good domain here would be realestateaiagents.bot. And the reason this concept is so powerful is because you can position your AI agents as being specifically trained for the exact niche in comparison to just generic AI agents that perform similar functions, which allows you to establish a defensible moat around your business, plus also charge higher prices with higher close rates as well. So your pre-trained niche-specific AI agents will always be viewed as more valuable to your specific niche than just simple generic AI agents. A specialist is always valued more than a generalist, so that's why we do the niche plus the AI agent. You're able to then also create a foundation of niche-specific AI agent content on your social media platforms to further build out that moat with your content as well. And then finally, as we talked about, you're able to position your AI agent as a pre-trained AI employee for even higher perceived value. So this is the most important part in laying the foundation of your AI agency. You want to make sure to get your niche correct so that you can claim your first mover advantage with AI agents in your specific niche and become that instant authority, since no one else is really talking about AI agents just in general, let alone in a specific niche such as real estate agents, wholesalers, etc. So that is how we are going to perform your RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency niche positioning. Next, let's move on to the RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency pricing models. So there are 3 core categories of pricing models for your RoboMarketer White Label program. Number 1, you have base pricing, which is just the traditional software pricing methods, which include either a monthly subscription, so you're charging recurring monthly subscriptions to access your White Label AI agent. So our recommendations here would be anywhere from $497 a month to $2K per month. And then once again, because there's virtually no fulfillment, you can give a really hardcore guarantee because there's no marginal cost or marginal effort in letting someone utilize your white label AI agent. So you can charge as low as $47 a month, even lower than that, but we recommend charging anywhere from $497 to $2K plus per month. That definitely works really well. And then also, if you'd like, you can charge a lifetime deal. So just simply charge a one-time fee for lifetime access to your white label AI agent. We've seen that works very well since people are conditioned to purchase software on a monthly subscription. So we've seen that the lifetime deal converts pretty well, and you can get a good amount of revenue upfront in a nice lump sum. So the recommendations here for the lifetime fee would be anywhere from $497 to $5K. So those are the 2 base pricing models. And then next we have the free trial pricing, which our users have been having tons of success with, especially since the RoboMarketer product is so great, where essentially you offer a 7 to 30-day free trial with no credit card required whatsoever, so that there is virtually no barrier to entry to acquire clients up front. And the users can first try your RoboMarketer, and then on the back end, either charge a normal recurring subscription fee, or what we've seen works incredibly well is just combining the pay per outcome model, where your sub-account clients will only pay when your RoboMarketer automatically generates the desired agreed upon outcome for your specific client, whether that be pay per lead, pay per call, pay per live call, live show, pay per sale, or any other creative pricing structure. So for example, we have the 7 to 30 day free trial plus the monthly subscription. So you provide the free trial for 7 to 30 days, then you charge the monthly subscription. Our recommendations there are once again similar to the base pricing. You have the free trial up front and then $497 to $2K plus per month, and you can drop it down as low as $27 a month, $47 a month, $97 a month. Once again, because there's virtually no marginal cost or marginal effort to provide this RoboMarketer White Label AI agent to your client. Then next we have the 7 to 30 day free trial plus the pay per outcome fees. So you're going to provide your free trial for 7 to 30 days and then charge pay per outcome fees. The recommendations here would be pay per lead, pay per appointment, pay per sale. And then the amount really just depends on your specific industry and then also the client as well. So those are the base pricing models, and we have the free trial model, and now we have the setup fee model, and we love the setup fee model because it allows us to self-liquidate our ad spend. So with this pricing model, it's essentially the same as the other two models, but you are charging a fixed setup fee upfront to either profit or self-liquidate your ad spend to acquire the client, and then charging either a recurring or a pay-per-outcome model, which is all essentially 100% profit. So the best part about this, which we've already explained earlier in the training, is that unlike with Go High Level, where you're selling a white label software that requires long setup times and constant daily management headaches, you are earning these nice fees with little to no actual fulfillment work on your end, since the client can simply integrate their ad account with a single click, and your RoboMarketer AI agent will set up, manage, and optimize their paid advertising campaigns for you. So these are our core RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency pricing models. So next, let's move on to phase number 2 of the RoboMarketer White Label AI Agency 30-day challenge, which is going to be the automated self-liquidation offer white label client acquisition flywheel. So how does the automated SLO client acquisition flywheel work? Well, to start off here, as you can see, in step number 1, we're going to be targeting your exact niche audience with the Facebook ads. And the key here is you want to make sure to call out your audience in the first line of the ad. And we're going to be showing you some examples in a second here of great ads. So for example, attention gym owners. So put that directly in the first part of the ad. Then next, once we have that Facebook ad set up, now we want to create a Go High Level marketing funnel to sell your white label RoboMarketer AI agents to your leads. Once again, no sales calls required, and we'll be showing you the exact funnels in a second here. Then next, we move on to charging a small setup fee to self-liquidate your ad spend up front or even profit. And then finally, on the back end, you can charge pay-per-outcome fees, or you can charge a recurring model, but we've seen the pay-per-outcome fees work incredibly well to earn exponential back-end recurring income with little to no fulfillment. So this system essentially allows you to leverage our niche positioning to advertise our white label AI agents directly to our target niche with Facebook ads, and then convert them into either recurring subscriptions or even better, performance-based pay-per-outcome clients for free by self-liquidating your ad costs or even profiting from the initial setup fee. And once again, this is all with virtually no fulfillment, since your RoboMarketer white label AI agent is doing all the work. So now let's move on to our plug and play RoboMarketer white label Facebook ad template. So I'm going to be covering exactly how to write out your Facebook ads in order to acquire clients. So as you can see, we have a good example on the left side here. So to start off, you want to make sure to have a scroll stopping lead for your Facebook ad. Since Facebook is a newsfeed based platform, you 100% must have a great first 3-line lead, which gets your target prospect to stop their scroll and actually take the time to read or watch the rest of your ad. And as we talked about, a good tip here is to call out your exact ideal customer and write out the hook to the Facebook ad angle. So for this specific example here on the left side, as you can see, our scroll stopping lead is number 1, calling out our customer avatar, gym owners. Then we have the hook of the advertisement. So the hook here is stop paying thousands of dollars a month to agencies for poor results. Our RoboMarketer AI agent will run your ads on autopilot for free, and then 30-day free trial. So this is a great hook right here because the majority of gym owners do not want to pay thousands of dollars to agencies, and the majority of them most likely have been burned by agencies in the past. So this is just a brand new, unique mechanism for them to get the result, and also 30-day free trial. So there's virtually no risk whatsoever. So that's a good hook that you could steal and kind of just utilize that for any industry if you'd like. And then we move into the written body text angle. So Facebook gives you the ability to add written body text to your advertisement. So you can provide a short form written version of your specific marketing angle as a second type of viewable medium for prospects. Because some people are visual, they want to see the creative, they want to see the graphic, they want to see the video, but some people are readers as well. So here is an example of a written body text angle. I normally like to utilize the simplicity angle, especially when we're talking about B2B. So just showing them exactly how the product works in a short little template. So basically what we have here is, here's how to get started in just 3 simple steps. Step number 1, connect your Facebook ad account with just 1 single click. Step number 2, fill out a short application with your product and business details in less than 90 seconds to customize your RoboMarketer. And step number 3, RoboMarketer will set up, manage, and optimize your paid ad campaigns on autopilot. So we really went into the simplicity angle here, just showing how simple it is for the potential prospect to set up your RoboMarketer and begin generating results. As we talked about, time to value is very high with this specific product here, so we definitely want to put emphasis on that in the advertisement. And then next we have the call to action. So there must always be a call to action to perform a desired action within your advertisements on Facebook, within both your visual and your written mediums as well. So as you can see, our call to action here is click the link below to create your free trial RoboMarketer account, limited time, to put a little urgency in there. And then also we have the actual link. So create RoboMarketer free trial account, and they can click on that link or the button at the bottom of the advertisement in order to go to your landing page. Then next we have the actual visual ad content, whether that be a video or an image. So this is going to be the main section of your Facebook ad where you'll be adding your main scroll stopping content, whether that be a video or image, going through our entire script, including the call out, the hook, the introduction, the educational content, the social proof, and the direct call to action at the end. And a very important tip here is to make sure that your first 3 to 5 seconds, if you're going to be using a video, actually captures the prospect's attention without requiring sound, because 80% of people watch a video on Facebook without the sound. And because of that, you also want to utilize custom-made captions as well for your video content. And then another good tip that I normally like to utilize with our advertisements is to put the meme style so that you can actually write written text in big, nice letters that really stand out in the Facebook newsfeed. So I normally like to call out the avatar once again so people really see it. So as you can see here on the left side, gym owners, that's what I have in the top meme bar, and then the bottom meme bar, I normally like to put the value proposition of the product. So for example, run your ads on autopilot with RoboMarketer. So that's just another tip as well. And then finally, we have the scroll stopping headline at the bottom. So as a secondary scroll stopper, you must craft the headline of your Facebook ad next to the call to action button to catch the attention of your prospect. And the key here is just keep it short and concise and easily readable when skimming through the Facebook newsfeed, because that's what the majority of people are doing. So here we just give a call to action to create the free trial account, because that's one of the main value propositions for the advertisement and the offer as well. So this right here is our exact plug and play RoboMarketer white label Facebook ad template. You can basically just steal this, utilize it as a template, and kind of just personalize it for your specific situation and business. And these are just some other hooks that you can utilize. So you had the free trial one on the right side that we just went over, but let's say, for example, you're not doing a free trial. This is a hook that we normally like to utilize. We always like to really go hardcore with our guarantees, because once again, there's no marginal cost, virtually no marginal effort in order for someone to actually purchase. So for here, the hook is gym owners stop paying thousands of dollars a month to agencies with poor results. RoboMarketer, our RoboMarketer AI agent will run your ads on autopilot with better results, guaranteed, or you don't pay. So you're basically giving the guarantee up front right in the hook. We've seen that works really well and gets a much higher overall conversion rate, especially within your funnels as well. So now let's go into funnel number 1 that you'll be utilizing with your Facebook ads. So we just talked about the Facebook ad strategy, and now you're going to be utilizing those Facebook ads or other traffic channels, and you're going to be sending it to your funnel in order to acquire the lead and get them to actually purchase a white label client account with one of the deals with the pricing models that we talked about. So the first funnel strategy that you can utilize is going to be the free trial funnel, which we would recommend simply just using Go High Level, and we'll also have the snapshots to plug and play your own info linked below as well. We'll be going through each and every funnel, the actual landing pages within the funnel in Go High Level in a second here, once we go through this exact strategy for this funnel. So the first step of the funnel is going to be your traffic sources. So this can simply just be Facebook ads, cold email, organic social media, etc. And then you're going to be redirecting that traffic to your free trial sign up page, where prospects will be able to type in their contact information, including name, email, phone number, and plus also potential qualification questions. So if you want to ask, for example, if you're selling to marketing agency owners, how much revenue are you doing in your marketing agency, and utilize those type of qualification questions, financial qualification questions. You can do that as well. And then you have multiple different strategies which you can utilize to upsell them to a paid RoboMarketer white label deal. So let's say, for example, they purchased the free trial, they've opted in for the free trial, so they've created their free trial account. Now we move into the next stage here, where there's 3 different strategies that you can utilize to actually get them to a paid account with an actual deal. So number 1, we have the traditional sales call strategy, where you are getting them to book an appointment for a demo and then closing them on a recurring or pay-per-outcome model. So that's very traditional. Then next we have the no sales call strategy, where you simply just, instead of a sales call, handle everything through phone calls, emails, and texts in order to get them to actually purchase a white label client account. So let's say, for example, you're charging lower, recurring monthly fees, $47, $97, $197 a month. Normally you can get someone to actually purchase that without having to be on a sales call. So that's one of the benefits of RoboMarketer once again. And then also we have the payment form strategy, where you can actually add a payment form on the next page for them to upgrade to a paid account immediately. So we've seen that work as pretty well as well. Then finally we have, once that's completed, let's say, for example, you get them on a paid account, then finally we have our client LTV maximization system, client lifetime value maximization system, which we'll be talking about a little further into this training, which will allow you to drastically increase your lifetime value per client by reselling our pre-built AI systems from our AI reseller vault. So this is funnel number 1, our Go High Level free trial funnel. Now let's move into actually reviewing each and every one of the landing pages so you can understand the strategy there. Okay, so we are now inside our Go High Level account. So once you download the snapshot, this is exactly what you'll see, our RoboMarketer White Label free trial funnel. And then there's 2 steps to the funnel. We have the RoboMarketer White Label opt-in and then the RoboMarketer White Label thank you page once they actually opt in. So in order to see the page, simply just click the view page right here, and then this is the exact opt-in page. So to start off, just to go over the exact structure of the page, this is exactly how you want to have it set up, and then customize it for your specific niche and preferences. But we want to start off with the avatar call out right here, then put the hook in the eyebrow as well. So for example, stop paying thousands of dollars to agencies with poor results. And then this would be the name of your white label product. But just for the example here, RoboMarketer will run all of your ads on autopilot for free. So that's the entire hook of the landing page right here. Very, very simple. You want to keep everything very simple so that people can just go directly to the button, create their free trial account, and just get started immediately, so they can get the highest opt-in rate possible. This is what we've seen converts the best. You can utilize like super long pages, a ton of copy, etc. This is really what we've seen works the best, just short and simple. So you have the eyebrow, you have the headline right here, and then you have the sub headline right here as well. No credit card required. You want to make sure to put extreme emphasis on that, because that's going to drastically increase your overall opt-in rate, because most people think for a free trial you have to put in your credit card. So you want to make sure that they know there's no credit card required, and that's going to increase your overall opt-in rate. And then they can click this button right here, make sure to keep it green, so people know. Click this button to get started. Then the pop-up comes up where you can type in their name, email, phone number, and then once they type in all that information, click create free account, then they're going to go to the thank you page. So once again, we have a very simple thank you page right here. The one thing I would recommend, if you do want to create a video, I would put a video right here, kind of just nurturing them and providing a clear understanding of the next steps. So that is one thing that I would recommend here if you would like to, increase your overall free trial take rate. So once again, we have the eyebrow. So congrats, you've secured your free trial. And then we have the headline here. Here's the next steps to access your RoboMarketer free trial account. And then you're going to let them know that you're going to be sending their exclusive link to create their free trial RoboMarketer account to their email. So that's going to get automatically sent to their email, and then they can create the free trial account, and then you can move into the next stages from there in order to upsell them to one of the paid accounts. So these are the 2 pages for your RoboMarketer free trial. And then you can basically just plug and play them to whatever your preferences are. And once again, your niche as well. Okay, so next we have the Go High Level payment form funnel, which is normally utilized in combination with a setup fee by having the prospect actually pay the setup fee on the payment form upfront in order to actually even get onboarded. So the first step of the funnel is going to be your traffic sources once again. So this can be Facebook ads, cold email, organic social media, etc. Then next we are going to send them to essentially an application page with specific messaging that they need to qualify in order to use your white label RoboMarketer, which creates even more interest with the more push away marketing style. And you'll be seeing that once we actually go into the pages here. Then next we will show messaging on the next page that they qualify to create a RoboMarketer white label account, and give them a call to action to provide the payment on the form below to get started. And then once they actually upgrade to a white label client account, paid client account, then finally we have our client LTV maximization system, which we'll be talking about a little bit further into this training. So you can increase your LTV per client by reselling our pre-built AI systems from our AI reseller vault. So now let's actually review each and every one of the pages. And once again, all of these snapshots are linked below, so you can plug and play these pages directly into your Go High Level account. Okay, so we are now in our Go High Level account, and this is exactly what you're going to see once you download the snapshot for our RoboMarketer white label payment form funnel. So once again, there's 2 steps to this funnel. You have the RoboMarketer white label opt-in, and then you have the RoboMarketer white label thank you page, which is where your payment form is going to be. So to start off here, to view the page, the initial opt-in page, we can click this button right here, and now we move on to the initial opt-in page. So similar to the free trial funnel, we have the eyebrow up top. That's going to do a direct call out to your exact ideal customer avatar. Then also putting the hook in the avatar as well, we normally like to do. So stop paying thousands of dollars to agencies with poor results, and then implementing in the headline, the actual value proposition. So RoboMarketer will run all of your ads on autopilot, and then for 1/10 the cost of an agency. So you're doing a direct comparison to most likely what your potential clients have done in the past. So they paid thousands of dollars to agencies, they've gotten poor results, and now you're coming to them with this unique mechanism right here of being able to run all your ads on autopilot for 1/10 the cost or whatever that may be, and then with an even better ROI. And then you're backing up that statement with the 100% guaranteed or you don't pay. So we really like to put major emphasis on a guarantee with our RoboMarketer white label agents for all of our clients. Why is that? Because as we talked about, there's virtually no marginal cost, and there's also virtually no marginal effort in order to onboard a new client. So if they end up not getting results, it's not that big of a deal because you really put nothing into it whatsoever, because you can resell essentially unlimited RoboMarketer accounts. So there's no marginal cost, there's no marginal effort, maybe a little bit of in the onboarding process, but other than that, you're going to be able to drastically increase your overall conversion rate if you're able to put this guarantee. So this is why this page works so incredibly well. Very simple. And then we put emphasis on the qualification angle as well. So we kind of utilize push away marketing here, saying that we don't even know if you're going to be able to get access to this guarantee because you need to qualify up front. And then once again, going into the simplicity angle as well. So they click this button here and then type your info to below to create your RoboMarketer account. And then we would most likely put some qualification questions, such as, what is your revenue? How quick are you looking to get started, etc. Some form of qualification questions, then utilize that as well here in order to get a little bit more data on the specific client. And then once they type in that information, then they'll move on to the thank you page, which will have the payment form. So in the eyebrow, you tell them, congratulations, you qualify for a RoboMarketer account. And then simply just give them a call to action to provide the setup fee, and then they can create their RoboMarketer account. So we would recommend putting a video here as well. If you can put a video here, it would definitely help increase your overall conversion rate. And then you're also going to be wanting to be calling them on the back end. So if you have setters or closers, we would definitely recommend, if they don't end up typing in their payment information here, following up with these people, obviously. But you want to try to actually get them to provide the setup fee here if you can, by simply just putting this payment form here, and then they just type in their information here. And then we we like to utilize this two-step form here. So they type in their information first, so we know that they're actually interested. So they went to step number 2 and they just didn't provide the payment maybe. So it just gives us further indication of their exact intent if they tried to move forward, but they just didn't provide the payment yet. So those are basically the 2 pages once again. So we have page number 1, where we're going to be allowing them to apply to see if they qualify. And then number 2, you're telling them that they qualified if they actually do qualify. And then you're asking them to provide the setup fee as well. So this is exactly how the payment form funnel works. Okay, so next we have our Go High Level demo appointment booking funnel, which you can set up if you'd like to jump on sales call demos with prospects to charge them higher setup fees up front. So the first step of the funnel is going to be, once again, your traffic sources. So this can be Facebook ads, cold email, organic social media, etc. Then you're going to be directing that traffic to your opt-in page where prospects will be able to type in their contact information, including name, email, phone number, and also potentially qualification questions as well. Then on the next page, you would utilize messaging that they qualified to create a RoboMarketer account, and then provide them the next steps to schedule a demo appointment. Then on that demo call, you will demonstrate the RoboMarketer Whitelabel product for them and close them on a deal with one of the pricing models we've recommended. And then finally, we have, once again, our client LTV maximization system on the back end to increase your average LTV per client. So this is the Go High Level appointment booking funnel. Now let's actually go into Go High Level so that we can review each and every page, and you can actually, once again, download this funnel as a snapshot directly into your ad account, into your Go High Level account by just clicking the link below. Okay, so we are now in our Go High Level account, and once you download your RoboMarketer snapshot, this is exactly what you're going to see, this funnel right here, the RoboMarketer Whitelabel appointment booking funnel. And there's 4 steps to this funnel. So we have the initial opt-in, we have the call scheduler page, and then we have 2 different thank you pages based on if they qualify or if they don't qualify. And this allows us to essentially only put our pixel on the qualification page, the qualified thank you page. So we're only training our Facebook pixel on specifically qualified leads. It's incredibly, incredibly important, and something that a lot of beginner marketers miss is Facebook and their advertising platform, and Google as well, are all moving to AI-based targeting. So you want to make sure that you're only training their targeting on specifically qualified leads. So we can go to this first page here, and as we talked about with the previous funnel for the payment form, it's very, very similar, the first page. So you're doing a direct call out of your target avatar, you're providing the hook, and then you're providing the unique mechanism to provide them the results that they want. Run all your ads on autopilot for 1/10 the cost with even better results. And then you're backing that with a 100% guarantee, which is incredibly important to put the emphasis on the guarantee, because there's virtually no, it's going to drastically increase your overall conversion rate, and there's virtually zero fulfillment costs for a marginal fulfillment cost for every single new RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agent. And also marginal effort as well, virtually no marginal effort. So that's why we really want to put major emphasis on the guarantee to back up all of our claims. And then we have the application as well with the qualification angle. So they simply just type in their information here. You can put a couple of qualification questions as well. And then once they fill that out, if they do qualify, they move here to the call scheduler page. So you'll have your exact calendar right here where they can book into your calendar. And then you let them know that they've qualified to speak with their team. You allow them the ability to schedule a call with your team. And then once they schedule that call, if they're actually qualified, they move to this thank you page right here. We would most likely put a video here kind of explaining your entire process if you can, but if not, that's completely fine. And then if they're unqualified, they move to this page right here, basically telling them that they're going to be reviewing their application, and they never actually schedule a call. They never are actually able to schedule a call. So it goes directly from here. This is where you're going to have all the qualification questions. And then if they don't qualify, there's going to be conditional logic that basically sends them directly to this page, so they aren't even able to schedule on your calendar. So that's basically how we have the RoboMarketer Whitelabel appointment booking funnel set up. Once again, you can download this snapshot and import it directly into your Go High Level account. Okay, so next here is our automated SLO client acquisition flywheel calculator, which will actually forecast exactly how to self-liquidate your ad spend upfront and how much you'll earn per client and total contract value based on specific inputs. So let's start with the recurring model. So with a $5 cost per click, a $50 a 50% opt-in rate, a $10 cost per lead, a 2% client conversion rate, and a cost per sale of $500. Based on a setup fee of $1,000, you'll actually be able to profit up front with a nice 2x, a nice 200% self-liquidation percentage. And then on the back end, with an average client retention of 6 months and a monthly recurring fee of $1,000 per month, you have an average client lifetime value of $6,500. And then if you close 5 clients per month, that would be $32,500 in contract value. So next, let's move on to the performance-based pay-per-outcome model to see the difference. So we charge the same setup fee up front with all metrics kept constant, allowing us to profit up front for each new client by 2x. Then on the back end is where it gets interesting. So if we charge $30 per appointment with 60 appointments generated on average per client, that would be an average earnings per client of $1,800 a month. And with an average client retention of 6 months, that would be a total average client lifetime value of $11,300. And finally, with the same 5 clients closed in a month, that would be a total of $56,500 in contract value, nearly double that of the recurring model. So this is exactly how our SLO setup fee payment form funnel strategy works, and all the different metrics involved in order to generate these differing contract values. Next, let's move on to the forecasting calculator for the free trial funnel. So first, let's begin with the free trial plus recurring pricing model. So with a $5 cost per click, then next a 50% free trial take rate, meaning that 50% of the people that hit the free trial page type in their contact information to create a free trial account. Then of those people that create a free trial account, let's say only 5% end up converting into a paid sale. Then on the back end, with an average client retention of 6 months and monthly recurring fee of $1,000 a month, you will have an average client LTV of $6,000. And then if you close 5 clients per month, that would be $30,000 in contract value. So based on just 5 clients per month, that would be only $1,000 in ad spend, since the cost per sale is $200. So you're able to generate $30,000 in contract value from just $1,000 in advertising spend based on this free trial forecasting model with all of these metrics kept constant. And then next, let's do the free trial plus pay-per-outcome model. So for this example, let's say we have the exact same upfront metrics, but the only difference here is we are now charging $30 per appointment instead of the recurring model. So if we charge $30 per appointment with 60 appointments generated on average per client, that would be an average earnings per client of $1,800 a month. And with an average client retention of 6 months, that would be a total average client lifetime value of $10,800. And finally, with the same 5 clients closed in a month, that would be a total of $54,000 in contract value, nearly double that of the recurring model. And once again, this is with a $200 cost per sale. So $54,000 in a single month of contract value from just $1,000 in advertising spend with this free trial funnel strategy. So that is the power of the free trial. Next, let's move on to the appointment booking funnel forecasting. So first, let's begin with the appointment booking funnel with the setup fee plus recurring pricing model. So we would definitely recommend that if you're going to be putting in the extra effort with actual sales calls, then you should definitely increase at least the setup fee, since you'll always be able to close higher price deals over a Zoom call in comparison to just a payment form. So with a $5 cost per click, a 50% opt-in rate, a $10 cost per lead, a scheduled call rate of 10%, a hold rate of 50%, and a 20% close rate on your demos, that would be a 100% self-liquidation upfront at a $1,000 setup fee. So you're basically just breaking even. You're acquiring clients for free, which is why we always recommend increasing the setup fee plus recurring, because all of your client acquisition with this model is essentially free. And then with an average recurring fee of $1,000 a month and a retention rate of 6 months, that would be an average client lifetime value of $6,000. And with closing just 5 clients per month, that would be an average contract value closed per month of $30,000. Then next, let's move on to the appointment booking model with the setup fee plus performance-based pricing. So for this example, let's say we have the same exact upfront metrics, but the only difference is we are now charging $30 per appointment. So if we charge $30 per appointment with 60 appointments generated on average, that would be an average earnings per client of $1,800 a month. And with an average client retention of 6 months, that would be a total average client lifetime value of over $10,000. And finally, with these same 5 clients closed in a month, that would be a total of $54,000 in contract value, nearly double that of the recurring pricing model. So another thing we like to do as well, if you're going to be utilizing the appointment booking funnel, is try to cross-sell your Go High Level SaaS with your RoboMarketer as somewhat of a package bundle deal. So give them the Go High Level SaaS, the Go High Level White Label SaaS, because you're going to need that in order to have a landing page in order to acquire leads for your client. And then also you can package the RoboMarketer with that in combination, since RoboMarketer does the AI ads automation. So we've just seen that it works really well if you bundle both products together as a package deal. So that's just another tip as well. So lastly here, let's move into phase number 3 of the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 30-day challenge, which is going to be the RoboMarketer Whitelabel Client LTV, or Lifetime Value Maximization System. So this is a brand new game-changing feature which we'll be releasing to all RoboMarketer agency accounts, which is going to be our pre-built AI system reseller vault, which is our proprietary vault of done-for-you AI systems that only our RoboMarketer users can resell to their own clients as high-ticket implementations of 5K to 25K plus. So inside the vault, you'll see multiple pre-built AI systems, such as the all-in-one social media AI automation team, the AI clone video generator, the AI voice sales team integrated with Go High Level, the AI powered executive assistant. And then that's all, each AI system is all complete with multiple different AI system deliverables, including the standard operating procedure doc in order to set up the automation, a video explainer, so essentially just a video SOP, the exact plug and play N8N.json templates, and also access to our quick hire freelancer Rolodex, where you can basically have a freelancer set all this up for your clients for less than $100. So that's another great feature as well. So you can essentially resell all of these different AI systems directly to your clients under your own custom brand. So here's exactly how our client LTV maximization system works utilizing our pre-built AI system vault. So RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agents are a hot introductory offer to acquire your clients with ads profitably and then maximize your client LTV by reselling them more AI systems. So this diagram shows you a clear example of how the system would work. So number one, you're going to leverage your RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agents as a hot introductory low barrier to entry offer like we talked about, using either the free trial or other pricing models. And then number two, once you've acquired those clients and they are happy getting results with RoboMarketer, essentially on autopilot, next you can come back to those same exact clients and begin to upsell them our other pre-built AI systems from our vault at high ticket prices, plus also potentially a monthly subscription on top of your RoboMarketer income with virtually no fulfillment, since it's already pre-built for you, and the rest of the implementation can easily be done by a freelancer from our quick hire Rolodex for less than $100, while you simply just pocket the profit. So for example here, as you can see in the diagram, we have RoboMarketer as our hot introductory offer to sell with ads to your clients. So for example, let's say we charge a $497 setup fee and then $297 a month. So that's nice alone, but now we want to upsell our clients our other pre-built AI system. So for example, the Go High Level AI sales team, let's say for example, we charge them a 10K setup fee plus $297 a month. Then let's say we upsell them the social media AI automation as well for 5K plus $97 a month. Then let's say we upsell them also the AI avatar clone video generator for 2K setup fee plus $47 a month. Then we have the AI executive assistant for a 2K setup fee plus $47 a month. And then also, as we talked about, we like to bundle Go High Level as well, since essentially that's the CRM of the websites. So you're going to need that in order to utilize RoboMarketer. So that could be anywhere from a 5 to 10K setup fee plus $297 a month. So by utilizing this LTV maximization system, we can transform the LTV of your average RoboMarketer white label client from 4 to low 5 figures to mid 5 figures or even 6 figures each when including these high ticket AI system implementations along with our pay per outcome pricing models. So this right here is exactly how our RoboMarketer white label client LTV maximization system works at a high level. So just to recap our RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 30-day challenge, as we talked about, the goal here is to close 10K in MRR in 30 days with your RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agents. And if you can do these 3 components correctly, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this. So once again, just to cover the 3 components, we have the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency Foundation, where you're going to claim your first mover advantage with AI agents in a specific niche to become the instant authority, and then also choose your pricing models as well. Then in component number 2, we have the automated SLO client acquisition flywheel, where you're going to be building an automated system that profitably acquires whitelabel AI agents, AI agent clients on autopilot with ease, with even no sales calls whatsoever. And then we have the RoboMarketer Client LTV Maximization System, where you can leverage our pre-built AI reseller vault to upsell your existing clients our extra suite of done-for-you AI systems. So now I assume you're probably asking yourself, who has actually successfully completed the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 30-day challenge? Well, meet Alex, who was able to go from a struggling go high-level agency owner to 10K a month within just 30 days with our RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency. So let's hear directly from him in this testimonial video.
Hey, this is Alex Leon with Leon Media. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the #1 marketing AI agent that I recently just discovered called RoboMarketer. If you still haven't started reselling RoboMarketer's whitelabel AI agents in your Go High Level marketing agency yet, then you are seriously missing out. As I'm sure you probably already know, AI agents are a really hot offer right now. We've sold like 7 clients just this week alone, which should add 5 figures in MRR, and our calendars are packed with more prospects looking to get started. Look, RoboMarketer has the exact same white label system as Go High Level, so it makes reselling their AI agent super simple. But anyway, yeah, I would definitely check it out and see if it works for you. I believe they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so no risk in testing it out. Anyways, thanks guys.
And it's not just Alex having success reselling our RoboMarketer AI agents. We have multiple different clients and growing rapidly virtually every single month that have been able to join the RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI Agency 10K Club. So join the fastest growing club of marketing agency owners earning 10K plus a month by simply just reselling RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agents. And then once you verify that you have at least 10K monthly revenue, we'll send you over a free trophy 10K Club t-shirt. So these are just some of our RoboMarketer Whitelabel AI agency clients that are having incredible success right now reselling our RoboMarketer AI agents. So if you're interested in getting set up with RoboMarketer, we have a very special offer for you in this video here. So for our new RoboMarketer 2.0 launch event, we will be offering lifetime unlimited access packages to the public for a very limited time. So you'll be able to get lifetime unlimited access to RoboMarketer for just one single payment, 0 monthly fees, pay once, and you own it for life. So we have 2 packages currently available. We have the business package for small business owners and freelancers with just one single RoboMarketer account. So one single RoboMarketer 2.0 lifetime account. You have access to all future updates for 100% free. And then you also have a dedicated client account manager. And then we also have our agency package for marketing agencies and go high level agencies reselling and managing unlimited RoboMarketer accounts. So you have access to unlimited lifetime white label sub accounts as a white label reseller, all future updates for 100% free, and a priority client account manager as well. Click the link in the bio for pricing details if you're interested. So thank you very much for watching. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to go to our website at www.robomarketer.bot or shoot us an email at info@robomarketer.bot.